Yo, what's up, everybody? We had a busy day here, so I'm running a little bit behind. We actually had Leviathan come up to New York to start filming a documentary about the 15 minutes contest. So, man, we had a lot of fun. We had Donato here today. We had Brian from Samson Snakeatorium, What's in Your Cup here today, and we all did interviews and. It was a lot of fun. We went out and grabbed food afterwards, and I'm fucking exhausted. I just had Miri in here fucking like 5 minutes ago, and normally I have the guest in about 15 or 20 minutes ahead of time. But let's just go over some sponsors real quick. We got a new sponsor, and I don't have the logo up yet, so you're going to have to deal with the old sponsors. If you want a quality ball python, visit my boy Shamir over at Royal Black Balls. I fucking love him. We're looking forward to doing another trip in the next coming months, I think. I actually have to talk to Shamir about that first. So I'm not positive that that's going to happen or he can make it. He got a kid on the way. And, but, here's to hoping. Now, Capital Reptiles is no more. It is now Chimera Reptile. And he joined forces with Patrick McKnight, who is also no longer a sponsor, and they both are sponsors now. If you want a quality ball python, I know the logo's not there, but go visit Patrick and Andre at Chimera Reptile on Instagram. Great Family Snakes. Lori was here last week. I fucking love them. If you want a quality ball python, especially an Axanthic pied project or whatever, if you want to get into Axanthic pies, visit Gray Family Snakes on Instagram. Look, there's another guy that's not here anymore. He is Chimera Reptile now. Fucking love Patrick. I know I owe you a phone call, but we were busy recording today, so I'll call you back tonight or tomorrow, probably tomorrow. Thank you, Patrick. If you want a quality hognose, go visit my boy Nick Markham, who's fucking crushing it right now over at TBM Reptiles. He was rocking a Fatman shirt at Arlington last weekend. And, Nick is not an attractive guy, but he looked 5 times more attractive in the Snakes and the Fat Man t-shirt. So new stuff is coming soon, so be on the lookout for that. But go visit Nick over at TBN Reptiles on Instagram. And then my boy, Shane, Small Town Exotics. I'm going to be with Shane in April in Nashville. So I'm kind of looking forward to that. That's the trip I'm hoping that Shamir will come with me on, possibly even Donato, the big fucking Italian. If you want a quality ball python or a quality leopard gecko, I heard that he killed it at the Knoxville show this weekend. Go visit Small Town Exotics, okay? All right. Now, I'm not even going to waste any time. I'm going to bring in my girl who I haven't really talked to in about 6 or 8 months. Listen, they don't really get much hotter than this, okay? Boom. Miri City Burnish. What's going on, babe? How are you doing?
I'm doing all right. How are you, love?
You're all over the place. Or you left New Mexico, went to Texas.
Yeah.
For 3 months, I think, 4 months.
Yeah.
You moved the entire collection over to Texas.
Yeah.
And then you just decided that you couldn't live without Zach Nava and had to be closer to Zach Nava and are currently in talks of getting married to Zach Nava, which blows everybody's mind. So you moved to North Carolina.
I did.
All within how long? How many months?
Well, okay. I was in Texas about a year. And then, yeah, it was a little less than a year, actually. And then I decided to come here. It was either Zach moving to Texas or me here. And I liked it here a little better.
Yeah, that's what I'm hearing. You're on the beach, right?
No, I wish. It's in we're in Charlotte, like just north of Charlotte in Huntersville.
Oh, okay. All right. Yeah. And how long have you been there?
Almost a year. In April, it'll be a year.
And what everybody wants to know, was it worth it?
Yes, it was 1,000% worth it.
Okay. Do you think Zach is the one?
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, I know. Yeah. Yeah. Don't worry. No, don't worry. Nobody else does either. Okay. So it's okay. But happy for you because Zach has always been a cool guy.
Yeah.
If not a little guy, okay. But anyway, I'm happy that you guys went there. What was the process like moving snakes fucking twice?
Oh, terrible. It was torture. It was a lot of worrying about everything not being crushed in a moving van, everything breathing correctly, not breaking out of bags. I had one snake break out on the way from Texas to here, and it was actually a pretty big leucistic rat snake, one of my longtime critters, and he was just chilling right in the van as I opened the door when we stopped to get gas. I always checked on him and opened the door, and he was just hanging out right there, but he was the only one.
Well, how long was the trip from Texas to North Carolina?
It was supposed to be 14 hours. It took us 22. Yeah.
22 hours in a car with Zach.
No, we had a friend driving all of the snakes in a cooled van since it was still pretty hot. And then I had my truck with all of my extra stuff, all the stuff that had to be also cooled or heated or whatever. And I had eggs incubating in a portable incubator that I made in the passenger seat that was plugged into my truck. And had the heated seat on as well. And then Zach was driving the big 26-foot moving truck.
Oh, so, God. Okay.
Yeah, we were all in separate vehicles.
Oh, it doesn't even sound close to fun. But real quick, what I got to do is, because all the fucking assholes here, they basically just come visit so that we could shout their name out because they need some kind of validation. Okay. And they have to let everybody know that they're snake breeders or lizard breeders and all this regular bullshit. So just give me 5 seconds to go over this, okay? All right. Fucking this asshole. This is what you got to deal with, is people like this. Fucking Luke, thank you for coming. Elite Exotics, I don't know them. Thank you for coming. Team Monarch, though. When you see the backing of Ultramel people, and then you see the backing of Monarch people, the Ultramel people are so fucking hideous that you can't even just, I'm backing Monarch just because Miri is backing Monarch. I could give a fuck about the actual snake, but go Team Monarch. Texas Kid Reptiles, what's up, man? Thanks for coming. My boy Josh Strange, thank you for coming. This dude is a maniac. You ever meet him?
I don't believe so.
You would know if you met this dude, okay? Fucking maniac. Strange Creations. Leviathan, fucking, they were the ones here today, fucking filming all day with us. Oh. So, fucking love you guys. Gregory Palmer, don't know you. But thank you for coming. Yeah, look at this guy. Fucking, he always has to make sure that everybody knows that he's watching. Okay. Oh, the little bitch. Fucking A, man. Fucking Zach's still a punk. But good for him, because he's a punk that is currently banging the redhead right now that's here, and fucking who's better than him? All right. All right, Lindsay, what's up, Lindsay? How are you? Mindy, what's going on, Mindy? Fucking hope Otto is doing well. I hope everybody's all right there. Sea of Serpents, don't know the name, but fucking cool. Constricted Reptiles. This is my girl, Jamie. Gotta love fucking Jamie. Jamie Cadill fucking rocks. RC Reptiles. My girl, Bree. Fucking will be seeing you again in April. Roos's Reptiles. You know what? Fuck, let's just end it with this dickhead who is literally at every fucking podcast live and is gonna come out with a show that's critiquing other podcasts. Ooh, so We basically have a made up fake job, and he decided that it would be a good idea to review the made up fake jobs. And I don't really know how that's gonna fucking work out for him, but whatever. Will, fucking, you're awesome, I guess. Fucking all right. All right. Anybody else? Oh, look, gotta end it with Samson, who was here all day. My bad, wrong show. Fuck you, dickhead. Fucking. This is why you have no friends. So that's all I'm saying. A lot of other people here. Yeah, there's, look, we got 39 people here listening to this bullshit. Anyway, talk to me about what's going on with the Monarch shit, because I want to get all the ball python talk out of the way at the
You
beginning.
really want to torture yourself with that?
I mean, I don't really, but I'm just looking at the cleavage, so it doesn't matter. So whatever we're talking
I'm
about.
pretty low. You told me to turn my camera sideways, so it was the other way, but you made me turn it sideways. Just
Yeah, but now it's like, it's actually okay now because you almost look naked if you go down low enough. So it's all good.
Okay.
Talk to me about your dumb project that you wasted a ton of money on.
It's still the best project out there. We Zach and I finally put Monarch and Ultramel together just a couple weeks ago. Just throwing that out there. I know a couple of people have done that, but yeah, we're finally just seeing what the hell happens ourselves.
You're basically taking two shitty snakes and you're gonna make a shittier snake. Oh, okay.
Yeah, one's not. The other is shitty. Not mine.
All right, what's going on with as salesman solid for Monarch? I don't even know if you have.
Actually, yeah, I'm always sold out. I'm finally at the very end of. Well, I have no visuals available anymore other than one male, but everything's sold out. I finally have clutches dropping this season, and I'm hoping it works out the same this season. And I have a lot more going finally. And I just ordered a dang ultrasound finally.
Oh,
and it should be
finally,
yeah. Finally moving up.
and how long have you been in Monarch right now?
I bought the project in 2019.
Okay. And who would you say is your closest competitor for the Monarch project?
Oh, everybody.
You think so? You think
anybody working with it? Everybody is a huge competitor. Not that that's a bad thing, but yeah, anybody working with it. Literally everybody. Big one, obviously, Kabilka's in it, but he's going a different direction. That somebody commented on one of his videos. I think he's working with Sunset with Monarch right now, and one other one, and then Showcase. Showcase, I think, bought one Monarch from me a couple years back, and so they're getting pretty far into it. So
okay, but when you bought into it, there weren't many people doing it, right?
No, mostly Tom Harbin, and Showcase had just really started to get into it, and yeah, it was mostly Harbin.
Oh yeah, okay. And what do you have to say to the people that think, oh, you're just a pretty girl that bought into a project and that's why you're so successful at selling it?
I don't think I've ever been told that.
Yeah, of course you haven't been told. They're not going to tell you that to your face. They're going to tell assholes like me and Will and things like that.
That's true. So how many has it been then if they've told you? I'm just kidding.
It's only been like 3 or 4, but it's a solid 3 or 4.
I'll if I haven't proven them wrong yet, I eventually will. So I'm here to show my worth.
You know what all 4 of them have in common? They're fat, ugly people. So of course they're gonna be, they're gonna be like, oh, fuck her, she's hot and fucking she's just doing a project. So fuck them.
Yeah.
But you basically live in hot girl world, right? Like that's the whole thing. Like your world is way different than my world. Like you could roll up to my house with a car full of groceries and you could just stand out by the trunk and be like, oh, I don't know what to do. What should I do here? and you'll have 10 other guys fucking run up to the car and say, "Oh, let me help you with that. Let me help you with that." If I did the same thing, okay, and was just like, "What do I do with these groceries? I don't know what to do." They would just tell me to fucking carry the bags in yourself, you fat fuck. Okay. So
Well, you're famous now with your podcasts and whatnot, so I'm sure that wouldn't happen.
Yeah, I'm reptile famous. Yeah. That's like being like the coolest guy at the nerd convention. No, it's not really what you would think it would be. But is that something that you actually feed into because you're fucking hot and you're like, I'm gonna use that a little bit for selling my animals or anything?
Oh hell no, absolutely not. I don't follow any of that crap. I try not to post a ton of selfies on my business page or whatnot, but I get people, I don't know if it's people legitimately asking for me to post pictures or if it's somebody to be like, oh, I want to put a face to the name or whatever, but I try not to post a bunch of selfies because it's not what it's about.
Well, yeah, you know how you know they're full of shit because there isn't a person in the hobby right now that doesn't know what you look like.
I
Okay.
hope not. I'm trying.
It's yeah. There's no way. So if you get that request, be like, I just want to put a face to the name. Don't shut the fuck up. You already know what I look like. All right. Oh, fucking God, I hate people. Fucking horny ball python people. That's all. That's all you're selling to. You're just selling to fucking horny ball python people that think they have a shot. Now you're engaged now, right?
Yes.
So you're off the market right now.
Yes.
All right. So they have no shot with you, right?
No. No
None
shot.
at all.
None.
Okay. And let's just say this whole thing with Zach goes downhill and the wheels go off the rails. Not that I'm hoping for that. Not that I'm hoping that. But with your next guy, are you gonna pick a guy in
It
the
won't be a
reptile?
guy.
It won't be a guy.
It won't be a guy.
Because you think that you've hit the pinnacle of fucking macho studness with Zach?
No, I've just learned to like girls more.
Yeah, that's so much cooler. Yeah.
Yes, it's much
Oh,
cooler.
okay. All right. So now you know what everybody's thinking in here. Look, there's almost 50 people in here now. As soon as you said, yeah, I like women, the number just jumped up. Uh, horny fucking ball python people. Have you had a three-way with Zach yet with another girl?
No.
Oh, fucking why not?
I
Try
don't
it.
think he told me no when I asked. I'm just kidding. No.
Yeah, no. I would believe that answer. Okay. But Zach, fucking get your head out of your ass and say yes. Okay. That's all I'm saying. All right. Look, fucking Will's hella heat. Jana's head is gonna pop in here out of nowhere now that Miri said she likes girls. Okay. All right. It's probably true. Now, when are you getting married? Just so people have like a timeline
I'm
you know,
hoping
to put together an over under or anything like that.
it was supposed to be in April, but I think we're making it for the following April, as long as we get days off together again, since we don't have any days off to plan.
So, all right. So both of you are still bartenders?
I'm bartending. Zach is now in HVAC. Just he has been for the past year or so, but I'm doing the bartending thing still.
So Zach went out and said, "Man, to keep this hot girl, I'm gonna have to get a real job and not be a mixologist anymore."
Kinda,
And
yeah.
he's actually doing a manly job. Fucking
mean,
good for you, Jeff.
It's still a great job. You still make a lot of money. There's just no insurance.
Yeah, I bet.
Yeah.
And you're bartending how often now?
4 days a week.
Okay.
Yeah.
And Zach is working HVAC how many days a week?
5 days a week. He works Monday through Friday.
Probably like 12 hours a day, right?
Yeah, Thursday through Sunday. So we don't get a single day off together.
Zach knows what time it is. He knows what he has to do to keep all of that. Okay.
Yeah.
Now, what's going on with shows? You didn't go to Arlington, obviously.
Yeah, my mom had back surgery, so I went to Denver at the end of January instead. Couldn't take off work 2 weeks in a row. So I will be at Tinley. Finally.
Oh,
I missed it for a whole year and a half, and now I'm finally going back. Well, we're finally going back. We're both going.
oh. I refuse to go to Tinley.
Why?
Because it's more ball python people than Arlington. And they're all telling you how they're going to change the industry and they're going to be gone in a year. So, fuck
I
that.
don't even go there for the ball pythons.
Right. You go there just to hang out with people.
For the most part. Yeah.
Oh, so no. Do you go there looking for chicks? Looking for snake chicks?
I think that'll be this trip. Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. That's what everybody wants to hear. So there's a couple of them that I think you would really like. So I'll forward you a list.
Okay.
And we'll work it out. But
I'll expect
get some kind of video, please.
Okay.
Because I'm sure you could knock that out.
Yeah.
Now, speaking of that, are you going to start an OnlyFans with your new girlfriend?
I don't know. I'll ask Zach what his thoughts are. We'll see.
Is that the way it is now? You have to ask Zach
what. Ask permission, and yeah, I know.
Oh my God, that's brutal. All right, Zach, fucking chime in and let us know if you'll let Miri start an OnlyFans.
I think he's cooking. I don't know if he can hear you.
No, he made sure he's watching. If he's cooking, he's gonna stop cooking, type an answer, and then fucking just to let everybody know that you're gonna be eating dinner with him tonight. So Zach, let Miri start an OnlyFans. What do you think of these chicks that are nailing out the OnlyFans now? Are you all right with that, or are you?
Yeah, hell yeah. You do you. Like, I mean, if I had the time, I would do it. Seriously. That takes a lot of freaking effort. Like, a lot. So good for them.
Yeah, I agree. I agree with that. Wait, Zach. This is how fucking weird Zach is. He just types in we. We'll talk about it. Okay. Look, we, and then apostrophe LL, talk about it. Holy shit. Yes, we will. Zach, I'll talk to you about it. I'll talk to you about some guaranteed ways to make money on it. So we'll hook you up, Zach. And please, I know there's a bunch of girls just waiting to fucking see Zach's dick and fucking how he got you. So fucking Zach, we all want to see that fucking big old down to your knee fucking dick. Even I'll pay $10 a month to see that. So you're okay with the chicks doing the OnlyFans? Just basically, I say whatever it takes to make some money. Do.
Yeah, I mean, even if you want to do it for fun, fucking do it.
That's what I'm saying. This is saying a lot more about you than you think. Okay.
But if you're gonna get paid for it, get paid for it.
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah.
So you're doing Tinley. Oh, Jesus Christ. I can't believe you're doing that. But you're going to do Arlington again in September, right?
Yes. I will always be at Arlington, minus when my parents have surgery. So, yeah.
All right. And I'm looking at all these tubs back there. They can't all be full of monarchs. What else are you working with?
I got all of pythons that are almost to breeding size, finally. I have retics. I have blue beauty rat snakes. I have leucistic Texas rat snakes. I have dry markin, so crebos and indigos. And
are you breeding any of them or no?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
You are?
I have a plan to breed mostly everything. Minus the retics are kind of a big project. I have the ocelot project going right now, waiting for those to grow up. That's my other big project, but they're still pretty small. But yeah, everything. I have a lot of random stuff, but getting into new projects finally, and hoping to buy a house soon to actually have the room for all of that instead of just 1 or 2 rooms in a house.
Oh, you don't? Okay, so you're renting right now?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Unfortunately.
No, I mean, that's, whatever. It's probably, something tells me that Miri is not going to take a little tiny rental with 3 rooms in it. So you're probably doing all right.
Yeah.
When's you're planning on getting a house before or after the wedding?
Before. That has to happen like ASAP. I have planned to save up a lot of money for it, and I have it now, and I'm buying. So
Okay. All right. And yeah, like you're apparently made of money with the fucking Jeep I just saw. What do you got? A couple of Kawasaki jet skis in the garage. That fucking
no,
like a toy hauler.
no, my Jeep, my other Jeep got totaled, so that got replaced with
Right.
the new one, and I have the truck and my Harley, and that's it right now, for now.
And what do you got? Zach fucking riding around in a crapped up, beat up 1980 Chevy Nova.
He's
Fucking, you're
got
like,
a Nissan 240, so he
okay,
loves
all
it.
right. And I told you we weren't going to talk about this, but how did you and Zach meet? I got a feeling I kind of know the story.
You are the matchmaker. It is all because of you.
Yeah, see, I'm getting blamed for a lot of shit now. Okay. It was the Zoom call that you guys actually met.
Mm-hmm.
And then how did Zach slide into your DMs after that?
Oh, that was immediate. That was before the actual podcast that I think we started Facebook Messenger, and then yeah, it was every day. Pretty much.
What was the opening line?
I don't even remember.
Oh, yes,
Honestly,
you
not.
do.
It wasn't anything too forward because that's not Zach, so it was kind of disappointing. It was just like, would you just hurry up and be weird? Because
Right.
he was just normal. It was gross.
Because you're into the weird shit, right?
Yeah.
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 I only have one Zach and Miri story, and it's pretty funny, right? And can I tell it?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. We were in Conroe, I think, Conroe, Texas, right? And we were all hanging out with the Herps crew, um, in the parking lot of like the Comfort Inn or something like that, like something that you did when you were in high school, and everybody was drinking, and Miri and Zach pulled up, and they got out of the truck, and Miri was drinking a beer, right? And
Yeah.
Miri finished the beer, right? Or a White Claw, or one of those gay
It
things
was
that
a beer.
it was a beer, okay. And Miri just looked at Zach, and Zach's like, "Oh, all right, you want a beer? Hold on, hold on." And the poor guy runs back to the truck, grabs your beer, runs all the way back, and hands you the beer like a fucking gentleman. And Miri just looked at Zach and goes, eyes up and down. And Zach goes, "What?" And Mary just still doesn't say anything. And Zach finally figures it out. He's like, "Oh, you want me to open it too? Okay." And he opens it for you right there. Like Mary's dainty little fucking fingers can't even open a fucking can of beer. And that's when we kind of knew. We're like, all right, this is kind of like because you guys were like parading around in secret for a bit, right?
Yeah, for a little bit.
Why did it do that? Because
It
Zach
wasn't
wanted to tell everybody.
it wasn't a secret. It was more so like we wanted a period of of non-exclusivity, and like you're supposed to kind of have, but that just wasn't possible in the industry at all. Like obviously everybody knew, and everybody's like, when are you gonna do this? When are you guys gonna get together? So it just, yeah. Once we did post it, that was funny because I remember the day that it happened. He's like, I'm just gonna post it on Facebook, and he was at work opening the bar, and I was like, you're not gonna do it, and like I fully expected him to not do it, but he did, and the whole entirety of Facebook and the internet blew up. So
Yeah, it really did.
yeah.
And it was all primarily positive
Mhm.
for something that could have been a Zach Rip Fest.
Yeah,
It was more positive than
it was.
negative. I don't remember seeing any negative shit about it.
Nope.
So
Not to us anyway. Not that
it
we.
was well, again, people aren't going to tell you. They're going to
Yeah,
tell
of
me.
course.
They're not going to tell you guys.
Yep.
But I didn't hear any blowback from it all. Everybody was very proud of Zach. I mean, they're like, Zach hit the lotto, and Zach is earning a lot more than his pay grade.
I did too. I hit the lottery too.
All right, you don't have to say that now. He's in. You got the ring. You don't have to say that. Fucking, you're okay. Now, what other ball python projects are you working on? Like what's your other big money investment?
I've now gotten into puzzle and I'm getting into DG finally. Not with Monarch, because I'm not a huge fan of DG with Monarch, to be honest. Clown, Spot Nose. What the heck else did I buy? I just got it. Oh, Tri-Stripe. There's a bunch of.
Tri-stripe. I mean, that's yeah.
I
Oh,
love Tri-Stripe. I bought from Steve of Steve's Morphs and got a male, and I've been putting him to everybody. And I have a double het Tri-Stripe Monarch clutch coming this season. Same with puzzles. Same with Pied. Same with Clown. Clown's already in it. Clown should be coming out visual this season too. Monarch Batman should be coming out. Lots.
right. Okay. All right. So you're actually pushing it forward. Do you feel that you're ahead of Zach as far as pushing Monarch projects as he is pushing Ultramel projects?
I have a lot more than he does.
Okay.
So
Yeah. Well,
yeah.
how like what's the ratio? What's your Monarch versus Zach's number of Ultramels?
Oh God. I don't even know. I have around 400 and some snakes, and he has. Zach, how many you got? He said not enough.
All right.
Around 50.
Around 50.
Yeah.
So when he was like, I think we should combine our collections, were you just like,
Oh,
yeah,
he
no,
never
we're not
said
going to do that.
We will always be house divided for sure.
All right. So he's maintaining Nava Reptiles and you're maintaining MSB Reptiles.
Yep.
So when you go vend, are you guys going to share a table, like a little gay, we're a married couple thing, but we're competing kind of thing?
Yeah,
Like,
it'll be so fucking cute. It'll be completely divided with a divider in between us and all, you know.
I heard that that's how the bedroom is too. So fucking it's cool. Mm-hmm. And that's one of those things that I heard and you didn't hear. Okay.
I need to start posting pictures. It'll be on the OnlyFans. You'll see
that's
it
what
on
I'm saying.
Yes.
That's what I'm saying. Mm-hmm. Now, are you going to do shows this year?
If I get enough, yes. Yeah. By the time I eventually plan to vend, I end up not having anything left, or it's super minimal and it wouldn't be worth the table.
Right. Well, I mean, have you ever vended a show yet?
Yeah, I vended Arlington twice and I vended Tinley once.
Okay. And they just see, that's what I'm talking about. Arlington and Tinley let no new ball python people in. But the fucking hot redhead just kind of marches up in hot girl world and is like, I'd like to sell snakes at the next Tinley. What do you sell, Miri? Oh, ball pythons. We got a table right here for you, Miri. Okay. So I just want to point out that that's, you know, it's a little bit of fucking favoritism in the hobby. Because if Zach walked up and asked that same question, they'd be like, "Fuck you, man! You're not selling your shitty ball pythons here."
I can thank Brent and Woody for getting me kind of shoved in there too. So from Venom Life,
right? So. Okay, yeah. All right. No, that's
it wasn't just me. I had a lot of help from friends. So
I'm sure there's some ways around it. Yeah. How do you think the last 3 or 4 years have changed with the entire sales process of the ball python? Like you have to do a lot more now than you had to do when you first got into the project.
Yeah, it's a lot different when you work with something like Monarch that not a lot of people really were into. When something's new, everybody wants it and wants to get into it. And so I'd say that's a lot different because I don't sell a lot of my other stuff as quick as I do the Monarch stuff. But I wouldn't say it's all that much different that I've noticed, other than just the Monarch project is a lot different from a lot of other things.
Right. So are you increasing social media? Are you increasing?
Yes.
advertising it. Okay.
That's Instagram Reels has become such a thing. I still cannot do TikTok. I got to the phase of being old, I guess, that I just don't know how to work it. I'm not TikTok savvy at all. Instagram videos, adding music is a little out there for me still. I'm just like, whatever, fucking pick a song and throw it on there and hopefully it matches. And then put little sparkly shit on there and make it look pretty, and that's about as far as I can go. But the videos was something I needed to get used to, like when I hated to be on podcasts, and you pretty much kind of helped me get through that with the Zoom calls and all that. But I'm it's still difficult with the videos because I hate listening to myself, so I'm just gonna let the snakes try to sell themselves.
Right. Okay. Yeah, but it, the snakes, no matter how good they look, are not going to sell themselves anymore. It's just not going to happen. There's 52,000 snakes for sale on Morph Market.
That's why you got to be different. You got to breed different snakes instead of just the same old freaking normal ball pythons and Mojaves and butter. And I'm being salty now.
Yeah, I was gonna say, like you're naming off a bunch of 1997 shit genes.
Yeah.
In 2022. Now, Zach's been relatively quiet on social media, right? Does he not have the drive anymore, or is he?
No.
Did he finally give up and be like, I can't be wasting all this money constantly, year after year, when Miri's doing it? So
we have both been extremely stressed out after the move. It was difficult. Again, like I've said, we don't have a single day off, and with this big of a collection, and mine's been growing a lot, his has been growing a lot. A lot of things have taken higher priority. My dad's supposed to be moving here because he's retiring, so been focusing on buying the house, trying to plan the wedding, which we didn't even have time for that to really plan. So it's like everything has just been a lot, and so we both kind of had that. I was MIA for a while. Zach's getting back on it, but I think we're both on the point where we're like we're trying to figure out the real stuff on Instagram, trying to figure out the video stuff. He wants to do a podcast again, but it's just finding the time that we never seem to catch up on.
Right. Is it going to be the Zach and Miri make a podcast thing, or?
I don't know. We'll see.
I don't know. You're trying to be all secretive. Okay. All right.
No.
You should just call the podcast our one day off and fucking just record the whole thing, that day.
Yeah, just the whole thing. It'll be half OnlyFans, half regular podcast.
See, now you're cooking with gas and thinking with your fucking head. Okay. That's all I'm saying. Oh man. So those are the plans moving forward. But once you get the wedding done, I'm sure that'll be a big stress relief.
Yeah.
That'll be out from under you. And once you buy the house, I mean, right now you guys got 500 fucking ball pythons at least, right?
Yes. Yeah.
Does your landlord know that you have 500 snakes in his house?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. No. Okay. So no, he doesn't. But it's all right. He's not going to watch this. Then nobody does. Okay.
Yeah.
And what's the timeline? Do you think that the timeline is once your dad's there, you'll move? And are you going to stay in the area you are now, or are you going to move?
Yes, I love this area. I want to stay here. I'm not doing a damn move again. Not doing it. That fucking sucked. I love the Huntersville area. It's right near the lake. I love the lake, going paddleboarding during the summer. It's phenomenal. It's one of the best places I've ever lived.
Okay.
Yeah.
And it's obviously not as hot as Texas, right?
Nope.
So would you recommend that state to move to for people who have Texas in mind?
I would. I absolutely would. I love me some Texas, but I like it a little bit more here. I love the people more in Texas, but
right.
Yeah.
How far is Texas from you?
How far is it?
Yeah, like how far a drive? Because I know that you guys do that dumb shit. You're like, oh, we'll do an 18-hour road trip.
I used to, and now I fly. I don't drive anymore, but it's about a 14.5 hour drive.
Yeah, that's fucking nuts. Okay.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
All right. And what's I don't even know. Are there close North Carolina shows?
There's, I mean, nothing that I've gone to. There's Show Me is the Charlotte show, but I think it's in Rock Hill. I don't remember exactly. We stopped by there last time, but then there's Repticon here also, but that's all that I know of.
Right. Okay. So you have to travel to go anywhere even remotely good.
Yes, and I need to travel. I need to keep traveling because I miss it. I haven't even been able to do that.
Well, when you travel, like for instance, you were in Arlington, or no, you weren't in Arlington, you were in Denver. Does it fall on Zach to take care of every fucking snake in the house while you're out just enjoying yourself, drinking martinis with your mother? Because I see you on social media. Okay,
oh yeah,
we know what you're doing.
Me and my mom will close a bar.
Yeah, buying boots, buying $8,000 boots and fucking. So while you're doing that, Zach's just home cleaning shit.
I made sure I was only gone for like 4 days, so he was fine. But yes,
all right.
He takes care of everything when I leave.
All right. And you guys haven't been to a show yet together since you've been in North Carolina?
No, I don't think so. It's a good question. I don't think so.
You just don't remember. You don't even remember.
My days don't exist anymore. It's just like, do I need to be at work today? Do I not? Then
right.
Okay. That's
well, the last time I saw you was in Arlington, right?
Mm-hmm. Yep.
And I didn't even know you were going.
And
I mean, you came out of nowhere,
Yeah, I know. I was like, Chris, oh my
right.
God. I was running to the bar and then you were leaving.
No, I was just going upstairs.
You were going to take a nap.
I was going to, yeah, exactly. I'm like, yeah, fuck this. I'm going to bed. It was like 9:35 on fucking Saturday night. And yeah, it was just, can't be doing it. These reptile people fucking suck the will to live right out of you. It's a hard fucking road to hoe. All right. All right. So
need a drink together.
What's that?
We still need a drink together.
Yeah, no, we will. We'll we'll do it. I'm gonna be in Arlington in September.
Okay.
And I might be at Daytona. Are you going to Daytona?
Yes, I'm doing Daytona also. So excited.
Okay, good. All right. Is Zach coming too?
I don't know yet.
Oh, all right. Well, I'd say, bring Zach. Bring Zach to one of them.
I want him to go to everything because I keep asking him, but we'll see.
Now, since you've made the announcement that you're getting married, have you been getting hit on more or hit on less?
Less.
Really?
Yeah.
They're terrified of Zachary. That's why. Okay.
I would be too.
Come on now. All right. Come on.
He's scrappy.
Oh, I know he's scrappy. Okay. I do know he's scrappy. Yeah. And if there was another guy in this dumb hobby, who's a close second to Zach?
No.
Stop.
I'm telling you, girls. It's girls.
It's girls.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Okay. All right. Which girls are catching your fancy these days?
That is a good question. I don't know. There's a lot of them. I can't just pick one. Not yet. I'll have to make that list and I'll send it to you first for approval.
There you go. I'll probably approve of most of them, unless they're fat chicks with short hair. Then we will not approve them at all. Okay. Because the fat chick with short hair will negate your hotness. Okay. So fucking, you'll be like, yeah, Miri used to be a 9.7, but she's making out with this fat fucking pig. Miri's down to a 6.1. Okay. So you don't want to lose points. Okay. So yes, send me that list and we'll figure it out.
Gotcha.
Okay. If I know one person on it, we're gonna make it happen. Okay?
I'm sure you know all of them. I'm sure.
Well, what is that supposed to mean?
we know a lot of hot women,
Yeah,
so
no, I
have a
agree with
lot
you.
of them on here, so I'm
Yeah,
sure.
I definitely agree. In the chat, if you're a woman and you would like to be on Mary's list, just type affirmative. You know what? You know that's too
Hold
big a
on.
word for most of you people.
I
Type
gotta look.
in yes. Okay. So I'm curious as to find this out. Um, what do you have going on in the next couple of months that you want to talk about?
Oh god, that's a terrible question. I don't know. I'm boring. I'm boring now. I like to plan buying a house, and I have a ton of like snake projects, but even I'm like bored with talking about it.
Yeah,
I
it
don't.
gets
What
to
are
that
you
point.
doing? I haven't talked to you in so long. I want to know what you are doing.
What I'm doing,
Yeah.
I'm doing one interesting thing, and that's we're filming a documentary. Leviathan is filming a documentary about the 15 minutes contest, and it's going to be like an hour to 90 minutes. So uh, we recorded for 3 or 4 hours today because they flew up from North Carolina
Oh.
to actually record everything, and now they're going to be traveling to shows to interview people in person too. So it's going to be interesting, and that's a fun thing. But other than that, I've been doing nothing. I've been doing this dumb show, the other dumb show, and the occasional dumb Zoom call. So um, there is, however, one thing that we have in the works that I'm going to team up with two other people for, and we're going to hopefully do a show not about snakes at all and not about reptile people at all. So that's in the works right now. And yeah, that's it. Now there was a reason that we didn't talk for about 6 months, right?
I don't know. Was there?
Well, Miri, all right, felt that she could come on my Christmas show, okay, and not be
That's why.
home. Yeah, well, that's why I thought it was.
Oh no.
Okay. When Miri decided to do the Christmas call at work. All right. So she's at work with a shitty signal. Her boss is giving her fucking a list of things to do. And we're all trying to talk to Miri. And I just said, you know what, Miri, this is showing me no respect at all. We're not doing this. And I just hung up on Miri. And then for like 4 months, Miri did not talk to me at all. Okay.
Yeah.
So I thought that was the reason. Why? Did I do something else to
No.
piss you off?
No, I wasn't pissed off. That
Oh,
I
okay.
mean, yeah, I don't stay pissed off at people anymore. Yeah, I mean that was like, man, I wish I had been on there because you had me on freaking. You told me the time, and I was like, I actually have an area that I can go to, and it was perfect, and I made sure it was set up at work, but it was in the brewery. And it was like, bam, I'm on. And I'm like, well, shit, this isn't even close to the time. So it was your fault. I blame you.
Yeah, it probably was. I'm gonna take the blame for that one. Okay.
Okay.
And then really I just didn't talk to Mary because I was so heartbroken that she said yes to Mary and Zach. And I was just like, man, there is no shot at all now. Like fucking and I was sad. I was sad. I was, just and then I just thought, well, Zach is a good guy. And if she's gonna be with anybody, I would like her to be with a good guy. And Zach fills the fucking fills all the check boxes. So I'm very happy, believe it or not. Okay.
I
I'm
can
still gonna
see
hit
it on
on you and
your
ask for
face.
naked pictures of you. Okay. I mean, that's still gonna happen no matter
Okay.
what.
Okay.
But it's it is what it is. Is are you gonna have a big reptile wedding? Good.
No.
Good. Good.
I've been asked that a lot. Like, are you going to take pictures with the snakes? Most venues don't let you do that, by the way. But
Right.
no, I don't want to do the cheesy.
But are the majority of your guests gonna be reptile people?
Oh, I'm sure. Yeah, if we can time it right, I'm going to have an open reception. So literally anybody is going to be able to come if they want to.
Really?
Yeah.
You may not want to announce that.
Oh, well, I already did. So
So how do they bill you for that if anybody is allowed to come? Don't
I'm
normal
sure we're
weddings be
not
like,
gonna have too many. I doubt it.
no. Actually, there's a crew of about 11 people that I'm a part of that said we're going to crash the wedding
Okay.
no matter what. Okay.
Okay, good. Yeah.
So,
I told him about 200 people. So we'll see.
yeah, that's okay. Do you have 200 people to invite that aren't reptile people within your
No,
family anyway? Okay.
no. I have a small family, so it's either going to be pretty small or just a gigantic party of reptile people.
Okay.
Yeah.
Ugh. So basically like a Daytona without the actual show.
Yeah.
Okay. Do you have brothers or sisters?
Mm-mm.
Okay. I was just asking because, hoping that there might have been another one.
No.
And tell people for all the cunts that tell me that Miri is just a pretty girl, tell people what your actual education is.
I have my aeronautical engineering degree with 2 minors in safety and management, and I have had my pilot's license.
And you have your pilot's license too.
Yeah.
Okay. Plane, fixed wing, or
Yes. Yeah.
okay.
Just itty bitties.
Just itty bitties?
Mhm.
All right. So if you didn't catch that, Miri is basically a rocket scientist. Okay. And I'm curious, how does that play out when you have arguments with Zach? Like, are you just already 20 steps ahead of him because you know exactly what's going to happen? Or does Zach surprise you and come back with a quick 1-2 punch that, that really lets him know he's right?
But no, no.
No, there's never that.
I'm
No.
always right.
Right.
No, we butt heads. We can both throw some insults, but yeah, I always win. I will always win.
Has there what I'm just curious because I just find it such a weird dynamic. What are some of the things that you'll fight about?
Oh, it's just stupid. I don't even know. Like, you think about it later on, and it's like, that was the dumbest thing that I could have ever been upset about, or I don't even know. Like, stupid shit. Like, did you let the dogs out, and like when and why? I don't know anymore.
You don't know anymore.
I don't even know. Yeah, we just yell at each other. That's
Okay,
it.
so that's okay.
It's like two like Staten Island people on a corner, like yapping about something, and then it's over and it's fine. It's like the fight never happened,
Right. Well, it was pretty quick from you guys dating to you guys moving in with each other, right?
Mm-hmm. Well,
how did you handle that?
That was fine for the most part, and then we got on each other's nerves, and this is a very small house. This is why we have separate reptile rooms. Okay. So, yeah.
Or do you have reptiles like in the dining room and in the fucking hallway like all these fucking psychos do, or no?
No, not yet. I have the tegu out in the living room in an area by himself, but that's all the reptiles are in their own rooms.
So it's a very small 4-bedroom house.
Yeah.
Okay. You're right. Just so you know, everybody hear that. It's a very small 4-bedroom house. Okay. I'm sorry you have to live like this, Miri.
I know. It's the worst.
Jesus Christ. All right. Well, we're coming up on an hour, and there's 50 people listening to our dumb bullshit. Still.
I feel terrible. I know. Yeah. I feel terrible.
So do I, believe it or not. But you really kept this going pretty nicely, so I appreciate it. What do you want to talk about? Anything in particular for the next 6 minutes?
Not in particular, other than I don't know. I still don't know. What are you gonna do in Daytona? Are you gonna be wearing like a Speedo, or are you actually gonna like?
Yes, that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna do a fucking Speedo.
Or are you gonna go take naps the whole time again? and leave me
Yeah,
alone.
I'm gonna do that too. But I'm gonna wear a Speedo because my junk isn't that really that big, right? Like, so I'll have an average size junk pocket on the Speedo, okay? But I have a killer ass for a fat dude, okay? Like, it's unbelievable. Like fucking gay dudes have stopped me and are like, dude, I'm wondering if I could lick that string, okay, when you pull this thing off. So,
So it's OnlyFans
occasionally.
content. We can start the OnlyFans then, because I'll need your help then.
Oh, believe me, I'll definitely help you. Okay. But you might have some competition if I'm in there in a Speedo right next to you.
I'm
Okay.
here for it. I
Right.
love me some competition.
I'm just saying.
Okay.
Like, fucking just have Zach on one side, fucking you in the middle, and me on the other side. We'll look like the evolutionary chart. Like fucking Zach will be the first one, you'll be like the middle fucking, and then when they want to look at the top fucking specimen,
We
they'll
got
look
you.
at me in a Speedo, fucking maybe rubbing my nipples a little bit too, like, because I understand that's a big thing on OnlyFans is the nipple rub.
I'm
So
here for it. Yes.
okay, all right, cool. So we'll just make Zach take the pictures. Okay.
Yes. He's good at that.
I would love nothing more than bending over in front of Zach and just screaming at him to look at it while he takes the picture. And I'll just be like, look at it. Fucking look at it. You son of a bitch. All right, Miri. How could people get in touch with you?
Instagram, Facebook, if Facebook's still a thing. I still have my website. I don't know if I should keep it or get rid of it. Somebody needs to tell me what to do on that, because I don't know if it's a waste of time.
You definitely got to keep it.
For sure, Morph Market. Go look at my stuff and buy it right now.
It's MSB Reptiles?
Yes, MSB Reptiles.
How many snakes do you have available on Morph Market right now?
Not a lot, but just buy them anyway. There will be more. There are more coming.
Help Miri get that fucking house.
Yes, please.
What's the price comparison? I'm curious. For a single gene Monarch versus a single gene Ultramel.
A single gene Monarch ranges, well, it's about average of 3,300, 3 to 3,300. I don't know how much Ultramels are. I've never.
Because you don't even bother looking, right? Because it's such a crap gene that fucking nobody needs to be buying it, right? Okay.
I wouldn't say that. I just haven't looked.
Please. Okay. All right. You could tell that you've gotten a little soft towards Ultramel since your marriage too. Or
no, it's not because of Zach. It's because I love everybody's projects.
Stop. No, you don't.
Yes,
no, you don't.
Yes, I do.
No, you don't. Best and worst thing about the hobby. I'm going to put you on the spot.
Oh, God. Best thing about the hobby. All of the great people in it, like actual great people, not the shitty dramatic people. Worst thing, the dramatic people. Just the shit talking, the clickiness. I hate it.
Have you been keeping up with what's been going on for the last couple of months with podcasting?
Oh, like I'm not naming names, but I think I know what you're talking about, but kind of like the drama between certain people. Yeah.
Oh, you're adorable. You're not naming names. Okay. I think everybody knows. Okay. All right. In your opinion, what's worse, racism or bullying?
There's no comparison. It's both.
It's both, right?
Yeah, 1,000%. Yeah.
You're one of those people that are just like, shut the fuck up.
Yeah. Why are we here? Yeah.
Why are we here?
Yeah. Why are we talking about this? I don't. That's so disgusting. I hate people like that. It's just gross.
All right. So odds are you don't listen to these two people.
I let people fight it out and then they'll figure it out at the end of the day.
Right. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Fair enough. Give me an example. Just one. We'll end it on this. Okay. Of just somebody that you do not like in this hobby.
I don't have one.
Yes, you do.
No, sometimes myself. I'm not gonna. No, I don't have somebody that I just don't like.
You don't understand. you don't have to come off as adorable and charming. You're hot
I'm
enough where people are going to
not.
look at you anyway.
I
So
don't have time to not like people.
that's adorable.
No,
You know what? I'm going to throw you off this call too. All
That's
right?
fine. Go
Fucking
ahead.
bullshit answer.
I deserve it. I deserve it on your
Mary,
show.
hang out in the green room for a second, all right?
Okay.
I'm just going to close shop, all right? See, I'm giving you warning that I'm throwing you off. Give me like 2 minutes, all right?
Mhm.
Thank you so much for coming and hanging out. I loved fucking seeing you again.
Love you.
All right, I'll talk to you later, babe.
Okay.
Bye. All right, how great was that? Fucking just bullshit fucking conversation with one of the hottest fucking girls in the fucking hobby. Gotta love it. Turns out that she's not only hot, but she's nice as fuck too. So, you can't hate that. So thank you to Miri for coming on. Next episode in 2 weeks, we are having on Maria Matacola, fucking awesome fucking hottie from Texas. I'm sure that all the Texas people know who she is. So she actually just started up an OnlyFans. We're going to talk about that. She's probably one of the better keepers overall in the fucking hobby. So maybe we'll talk about that. But I can't wait to have her on. Guys, thanks for staying for this whole fucking dump show. I appreciate everybody. Bree, Lindsay, Elite, Wayne, fucking if I don't shout him out, he'll be pissed off again. Fucking Crocodile Dundee himself. Fucking Luke from Lizard Morphs down in Australia. I appreciate you. Appreciate all these things, guys. On the main show next week on the 1st, we're gonna have Brittany Gobble on. So she's a hot chick that's not coming on this hot chick show, but she's gonna come on the main show. And it's gonna be nice to catch up with Brittany again. And yeah, really, I got nothing left to say to you fucking people. Thank you for coming. And I appreciate, look, that's not a knife. Fucking degenerate fucking Australian. Anyway, guys, have a good night. I appreciate it, and I'm gonna run the stupid bumper again, and I'm gonna see you in 2 weeks. Bye-bye, guys. I'm gonna just wait. Let me do this. Okay. All right, here we go.